The Riverside cuts it up. It
It
gets
does
like
whatever
these
it's gonna do.
cool, yeah, and it gets these cool, like hyper dramatic, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It naturally gets these hyper dramatic like clips and like even looking at the gray matter footage that it had for
right.
that, I was like,
That gray
this
matter
shit is
footage was
dope.
nice, man.
Yeah.
It's funny because I was looking at it when I threw it into Opus Clip,
Hmm.
right? It was I felt like it was cutting out the gray matter part.
Hmm.
Like the name gray matter. I'm like, why is it cutting it up or whatever like that, but I don't know. It came off good, right? Almost to the point where we could just take it and just throw it inside there and make it seem like it's right.
It's a
Like I might
natural thing.
yeah, because I almost want to record some B-roll footage of myself to about
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And
you
then
know
you take a sip. But you know what? Like I find when you try to do the B-roll footage, because it's just us, it looks
yeah,
forced. But if you just took a glass of water and stir it like that on air like this with the cup and just took a
right.
sip, it'll do it naturally.
Of course. You know?
Because it's not contrived, right? It's
Right.
just like I'm just being me. And that's what people
Man,
want to see.
that's what I'm
Like
starting to realize.
AI can't necessarily recreate that. People want to see that realness. And then even like people were asking you like, were you guys actually in the same room or was that
Right.
AI? Like they're already questioning that already.
That's a crazy question to think about though. Like this is where we are now. This is like you could be literally sitting here. I'm sitting in the same room with you, but it's more believable when we're not in the same room.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
No, I know
saying?
what you're saying.
Like, oh man,
But but even me now, I'm like I kind of wonder what the people think because I don't see a ton of comments. I don't really
right,
I'm not really out there. I'm like to the set and back and then to the grocery store and back. Like I'm so regimented. Even like us chiming in, okay, 5 o'clock, because it's two different time zones. Okay,
right.
the link comes through. Like I'm on such a schedule. It's crazy. Like I like see when I was telling you about Orlando. Yeah, I'm gonna be there on the 13th of March. I'm telling you that 6 months ago. Like
Right.
I'm so
It's
scheduled.
it's it's,
Like
it's schematic, man. You broke it down like, okay, this is what we're doing. All right, everything's planned out already.
exactly.
Yo, it's
Thi-
true.
so
I can
s-
see that.
so Saturday we'll do this. Sunday we'll do this. Wednesday I
Right.
got the game. This then, like literally, like even right now, I'm kind of excited to be back. As much as I was excited to go on the trip and to do all the fun stuff,
Right.
I'm excited to be back because now I could just like go full tilt.
It's a great thing. It was great seeing you here. And we even got the what's it called? Got the little episode up and running. So that was good. That was you know what? I'll tell you the truth. That was a great practice.
Yes,
That was a great
100%.
practice.
Because
A great
because
practice.
now we know how to be mobile on the fly.
Right.
I had
You
I
know.
had whatever equipment I had. You had your rolling case. We knew
Yeah.
what we needed. Like we even went and shot the ads, the call to actions, the
You realize we did a lot without having and we did a lot of times we didn't use everything.
yeah, and there's still more stuff that you shot. Like that one that one that you shot that I didn't know you were shooting, and we're
The running
walking
gun?
in the rain. Yeah,
Yeah.
the running gun, and we're walking in the rain coming back. I kind of want to see what that came out as
We're
because
gonna I'm gonna throw it up there
I don't I
next so
don't
we
I
can see.
don't I don't exactly remember what I was saying. I know I was talking that shit, and that's just
But
being real.
it was some real stuff. It was some real shit because I can't even lie to you. The more it was, it felt like it was supposed to be that. And that was the moments of those are the ones that people don't really catch. You can't script those.
No,
You
no, no,
know,
no, no. And
it's
and
it's
that's why I'm kind of like, yes, we have parameters what we want to hit on,
right.
but being off the cuff like this, just being ourselves, that's
Right.
what the people want to see. Because
Right.
when people see you, when you check in at your job, that's who they see. That's the
Right.
VAR that they see. When people
Right.
see me, when I check in out on set or whatever, this is who they get. I'm not. It's not
Right.
scripted. and it kind of that's why I have a big belief that we are gonna take it to the next level because this is unscripted reality TV.
That's basically what it is. I mean, what was it? I think. Do you remember watching? Did you ever see the movie Seven Spiritual Laws of Success? Is it Seven Spiritual Laws?
No,
That was the one with Deepak Chopra in it, right?
I
So
I, I did I did see the D. I did. He only had the one movie, right?
yeah, I think
So
so.
I
He
did.
might,
I
he
did,
might have had more. I don't know. I
but it
don't
was
even know if it's this.
popular. I think
Yes,
he produced it here in Vancouver.
most likely.
Hmm.
Y'all
I
produce
remember.
everything
I
in Vancouver.
remember. It's true because I remember when he was producing it. He had an office here.
Right.
As recently by where his office used to be, it closed down. They moved, but I think they produce it out of here too. But
In that book, I
mhm,
forgot who it was, but there was a lady who said, I needed to record an album. And every time
mhm.
I would record an album, it would take months and months and months and months. Right. And
Yes,
then when I stepped away from the industry altogether, and then I
mhm.
recorded the album for myself.
Yes, I do remember. Is that Abraham? Was that Abraham Hicks was part of it? And it was somebody.
No, Abraham was part of the secret.
Yeah.
Right. This was actually his book. Like he had a book called The Seven Spiritual Laws of Success. Right. But it turned it into a movie.
Yes,
Right.
no, I do remember the movie. I don't remember verbatim what happened into it. I know I watched it,
Right.
but I also remember that story. The lady was trying to write the book, but when she stepped away from writing the book, the producer started getting the materials that she
Right.
actually needed, the juice. I do
Right.
remember that.
And to me, that's where a lot of this stuff lies, because it's like when you're trying to make it happen, it's not going to flow with you. Right.
No.
It's not going to flow with you. It's going to be all, you know, structured and written out. And not to say that structure is a bad thing, but it's going to seem like you're forcing the narrative.
Well, the people
Whereas,
don't resonate as much.
no,
The
no,
people
man.
don't resonate as much. Are we on?
Yeah, we've been running.
All right. I wouldn't. That's why I asked. I don't even know. I'm just
We
like,
got to keep that. We got to keep that. Yo, are we on? Yeah, we're running. Yeah, that's it.
I wouldn't even know.
You
But
know
yeah,
what? When we get the
I
production,
believe that's what.
we get the
I
production
believe
company.
that's.
You know how they
I
have
believe.
go ahead. I'm sorry.
I believe that's what the people want to see the
Yeah,
raw
man.
and the uncut, the unscripted, the naturalness of it.
I'm
Because
gonna keep that.
yeah, because the people who know you on a personal level, who deal with you on a regular basis, or see you
Yes.
often, this is the same person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
know.
And then when it comes up on their feed, they're like, "Yeah, that's my boy.
Yeah.
That's Var. That's how he really is." Or in reverse, "Yeah, that's Mons. That's how Mons is." You
Man,
haven't met him before? That's who he is.
I'm gonna keep that little last part because, you know, it's gonna be like once everything is all set up with the production, all right, we're gonna be like, yo, are we on? Yeah, it's running, right? You know, like how they have sit, boo boo, sit.
Yes, and
We're gonna take it
that's
back to the
famous.
80s. Yeah, you
That's
know.
famous.
All right, we're gonna take it
Why?
back to the
Thank
80s.
you.
Like, yo. Right? Or that little guy with the typewriter.
Yeah, and he
The little
flicks the
paper.
sheet. Yeah,
Oh man. That was classic. That
yeah.
was classic.
That's the catchphrase or the catch tag or
That's it. Yo, we on? Yeah, we running.
are we
That's
on?
it. I'm
But
gonna
yeah,
take that little.
definitely. It was definitely good coming down for the week and just
Right.
hanging for spring break.
Yeah, man.
Got to do some stuff that we like to do.
Gotta
Went
hang
to
with the
go to
family.
hang with the family. I don't see my mom and my dad every day, so that was cool.
Right.
And then my son don't get to see my mom and my dad, so that was
Right.
cool. And then taxes are a bit lower. Things are a bit cheaper out there in Central Florida, so we're running around buying different things. I literally didn't buy anything. I bought this T-shirt from the game, spring
Right.
training. You know, it's just like a cool Florida tee,
It's
but
fire.
it's my official. This is the first time I actually bought a spring training T-shirt. So
Right.
actually, I took something home, but it's cool. We got a couple autographs. Like the Blue Jays are the American League champs right now. They went
Right.
to the World Series with the Dodgers, lost in 7 games last season. They're trying to get back there this season. We got a dope autograph from George Springer,
Right.
legendary player. So that was kind of cool. We got some giveaways, some beach towels, and it was fun. It was fun.
That's what I'm talking
Little
about.
little drive out to Tampa there,
Is baseball huge up there?
Clearwater in Canada.
Yeah.
Well, we only got the one team, so it's like basically the
Baseball's
whole
not like hockey.
country. Um, Hockey is more widespread and more played because
Right.
there's 7 hockey teams across, like pro hockey teams across the
Right.
country. But for baseball, there's only one baseball team, so the whole country supports the one baseball team.
That's crazy.
So it's a big thing. So like when the Blue Jays are in Seattle, everybody from West Coast Canada goes to the games. Or
Right.
when the Blue Jays are in Minneapolis, everybody from the center of Canada goes down there. And when the Blue Jays are in, like, say, the Bronx or Queens, a lot of people from like Halifax or Nova Scotia or Quebec, they go down there. So it's like there's fans completely across it. Like we have this thing called away home games. Even though it's a away game, there's just so much fans across the country that there's more Blue Jay fans at an away game
Right.
that team has at a home game.
Right.
So it's pretty big.
So you guys have what? One National League baseball team, one
American
basketball
League.
team, American League,
Yeah, we have one baseball
one
team.
Major League baseball team.
Yeah, one Major League Baseball team that plays in the American League.
Right.
We used to have a National League team in the Major League. That was Montreal, but then they
Right.
moved to DC. So now we
Montreal
just
moved to
have the
DC.
one. Yeah, Montreal moved to DC. And then
Where the hell have I been?
that was years ago. The Expos
Sheesh.
turned into the Washington Nationals. That was
That's
like
the one. That was
yeah,
ages
what
ago.
yeah,
Yeah, I think I remember
Washington
that.
Nationals. Yeah, that's Montreal Expos.
Because I remember thinking about Expos and thinking about Expose. Remember the group?
The band, yeah.
Yeah. Like,
No, they moved. And then so one baseball team in the American League, and then we have 7 hockey teams across the country, and then we have
right.
one basketball team in Toronto.
Y'all had two.
We had 2. We
And
had
now
Vancouver.
they're in Memphis.
Yeah, Vancouver moved to Memphis. But
No NFL
sometimes they
teams.
were no NFL team. We do have exhibition games for the
Right.
NFL in Canada. Like so you'll have Buffalo games, like Buffalo Bills will have exhibition games in Toronto.
Right.
But that's about it.
That's wild, man. That's wild. So now the the last championship up there so far was what? Toronto?
Last championship. Yeah, probably the Raptors. The Toronto Raptors won the NBA finals. And then more recently was the Blue Jays. Last season, we got to the World Series, but we lost in 7 games.
Right.
And then before that, I think probably it was
That
so
what were
Edmonton
the
Oilers.
yeah,
Edmonton Oilers went to the Stanley Cup Finals twice, 2 times
twice.
against Florida,
The Panthers, yeah.
and lost twice to Florida.
Did they beat them the first time or?
No, they went right. I think it was like 6, 7 games, and then they lost. Florida got them twice,
Man,
back to back.
that's wild. Because I remember when I was in Fort Lauderdale, when I used to live in Fort Lauderdale, I'm
Hmm.
like, man, I wonder if Florida's ever going to win a championship. Because I remember when they were created,
Yeah,
right?
the
And that was the
Panthers.
whole.
Yeah.
I still remember waking up and them saying on the radio, "Ain't Isinger owns all of you." I was like,
Well,
what?
a lot of people like playing in Florida. Florida and Texas are probably the 2 greatest states to play sports in. Like the
Right.
tax incentives, and
Yeah,
then
it's crazy.
and just the entertainment and the fun and
Right.
the lifestyle when you're not playing. It's fun. It's warm all the time, beach weather.
Man, that is just you. Did you ever hear about? You know who Wayne Huizenga was, right?
Was that the owner of the Panthers or just
He
like a
bought. He owned the Panthers.
Mhm.
He owned the Marlins.
Mhm.
Right. At one point in time, he owned the Dolphins.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was ridiculous because it was like I think he changed Joe Robbie Stadium to Pro Player Stadium.
Yeah, he did
Right.
the upgrades and stuff.
Um, but all of this is because he he used to. I think he owned Blockbuster.
Originally. And then
Yeah.
when Blockbuster kinda was phasing out, he went full tilt into sports.
No, because he owned Waste Management also.
Garbage company.
Right. So what he was doing was all the Blockbusters. Right. They weren't being charged for moving trash. Right. It was always his
Mm.
company that was doing it.
Mhm.
Right. So that money there was going back in the pocket. You know.
So
So
he had
he's
that extra money to invest.
yeah. I mean, that's the first time we heard about billionaires.
Wow.
Right.
Is he still
So
alive?
I doubt it. Hold on.
Wow.
Let's hold on. Let's check.
Google him up. 'Cause
Let's
that's
check.
that's, like, huge. Like, from Waste Management to Blockbuster to sports teams, you know, that's huge.
Wayne Huizenga. Yeah, he died 2018.
So just recently.
Yeah, a couple years ago. I mean, 2019 is almost a decade ago.
That's what I'm saying. The way that the years fly by, like, it's 2026 right now.
Yeah, yeah.
COVID was 6 years
6
ago.
years ago, I just saw a post about that. It said
Crazy.
COVID was 6 years. Like, I feel like time for the past, like, I want to say 20 years.
It go much faster.
It's been literally like 1 year.
That's what it feels like, but it's been years.
It's been years, man. It's years. Like I remember somebody was explaining that. They said, "Do you realize that the reason why when you're younger, right, it seems like it's so much longer is because you're getting used to the
Mhm.
world for what it is. It's still new to you,
Mhm.
right? So
Yeah,
by the time you reach around 7 or 8 or 10, right, you're so accustomed to everything that it's like everything now moves a lot faster.
it gets faster.
Right? You think about it like they tell you that when you're in high school, your ninth grade year is going to be the slowest year you have because you're getting used to it.
Mhm. And then it
Right?
just picks up. It's
Picks
quick.
up 10th grade year, easy work. 11th grade year, 12th grade year, yo, what happened in ninth grade? It's like,
Well,
you know,
speaking of like how time flies and how these different things happen in society, over the last 5, 10 years, they're
mhm.
saying right now the current state of society because they're coining right now as an energy crisis. So
Yeah,
because of the state of the world, we're having an energy crisis. So a lot
right,
of different things are affected. So because fuel is not flowing as quick as it typically flows, it
right,
causes the price of gas to go up, in turn causes the price of food to go up,
right.
causes the price of airline tickets, transportation,
But yeah,
your commuting, um, uh, farming, everything.
it's
So
yeah, it's
and
an
we're
effect.
yeah, and we're in the early stages of it. So like this kind of like just was triggered like 3, 4 weeks ago. But they say
Yeah,
if this continues, they say even if it stopped today, it would take minimum 6 months to get back to
of
some type
course.
of normalcy. But as it continues, if it goes on for another 6 weeks to 2 months, they might have like another see like how we had a lockdown for COVID. This is just speculation, but they're saying that they like think about it. Like if I have a company and people are coming into work to keep those employees instead of laying them off, I might just tell them, you guys stay home.
Work from
You
home.
know, Yeah, because food prices, fuel prices is too much. You guys can still operate the company satellite remotely.
Right.
So like via telecommute. So that might become more of a thing. So you never know. It could go
It's
any
yeah.
which way.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm here for all the nonsense.
Yeah, like you know, it sounds weird, but as a kid growing up, as a Generation X kid growing up through all these different changes in life, like nothing really shocks me. The COVID thing I was a little bit pissed off
COVID took us
about
by
because
surprise.
yeah, because you couldn't move around, and that's
Yeah.
kind of pissed me off. But
That one threw me off. Like it's like you see it taking place and you see it slowly creeping up, and then you don't really realize that something huge is happening. Like you got to think about it. Like the whole world shut down for 6 months.
the whole world,
Right?
you
Was it
you
more than
could.
that?
It's 2 years,
Yeah.
2 years.
Yeah, man.
So and since then, things have changed. There was only like maybe two or three places on Earth that you didn't have all the stipulations. I know Florida,
Right.
you could just still be who you want to be. I know
Yeah.
Nevada,
Florida was wide
Nevada,
open on COVID, man.
yeah, yeah, and Texas, you could just be who you want to be. But other than those few places, like if it wasn't like a Republican state, like
It wasn't happening.
it was
Because it
strict.
was like I said, man, during that time, I still remember, right? We were having UFC fights.
Yeah, yeah,
Right? We were having UFC fights.
they
Right.
moved to
And
more of an open marketplace. Yeah.
the thing about it is that what we found out about COVID after it all happened, that was the one that took the cake. Like, what you mean? Really? Right. And it didn't click in, and everybody was like, this and that, the vaccine, and then some people were like, I'm not getting the vaccine. They turned out to be right. So it was like,
Yeah, exactly. Well,
okay,
everybody has their own personal view, and
yeah,
some people were for it, some people weren't for it, and it's your own personal right what you wanted to do. So I guess it all worked itself out. So.
it's all work. I'm at a point now where I'm like, we just watching it take place and like, oh, okay, this is what we're gonna do today. All right.
Yeah, so
Well,
we're kind of in the new one is what I
yeah.
call it. This is the new one, and energy crisis. Let's see what it amounts to.
Well, let's see what's gonna. I think that's where our generation is now. Is where it's like, oh, that's what we're doing. Okay.
Well, our generation is a resilient bunch. Like we've
Yeah.
seen so much occur. Like I think you might have sent me a snippet, a video about all the different things that people that grew up that are from Generation X. We've seen so many changes. So we
Yeah.
built up all this resiliency and all this like we learned how to adapt and we're kind of expecting things to like crash and then we're always like preparing to rebuild. Like
Right.
it's in the back of our subconscious. So especially
I
if you
tell you,
made it through COVID. So many people lives were changed from COVID and so many people were
yo,
lost.
COVID was the great reset, man. It's like it was a point in time where you had to look at things and say, okay, I'm I'm running myself rampant. I'm putting everything in perspective. I'm not putting everything in perspective, right? I feel like I'm giving more than I'm actually getting out of it,
Hmm.
right? You know, COVID had a lot of chances. If you think about it, there's a lot of couples that didn't even make it through COVID,
That's what I'm saying.
right?
It tried
Because you
like COVID tested everything. Couples.
everything and
It
everybody.
tested like your belief system. It
Yeah,
tested your the medical system. It tested the financial economy. It tested the flow of money. Like any possible thing you could think of was
right.
tested during COVID.
That's what I'm
The
saying. Like,
value of the dollar, hoarding,
man,
man,
like
toilet
I've never
paper,
seen
like
you toilet paper, toilet paper, toilet
toilet
paper.
paper got put to the test.
Man, like yo, you see about the dude who what was it? He bought all the toilet paper and alcohol,
Yeah,
and then they wouldn't let him sell it back. So now he was stuck with,
I
with, with
seen that, but there was still people. meeting people in remote places in the
Oh
park,
yeah,
keeping
man.
social distancing and selling like mask and toilet paper and
Yeah, nah, man. They were still moving. People were still meeting up, man. It was the
yeah.
craziest thing in the universe. Like I think though during that time, human beings really, really understood that human connection is important,
Yeah, because
right? Because
um being isolated like that definitely it affected people's mental health and
it's
well-being.
you can still see it.
Yeah,
I still remember
100%.
being I still remember being at work looking at people like the way they're talking. I'm like, you know, I can see you, right? Like you're right in front of me. Like, just letting you know, I'm sitting right here in front of you,
So
right?
many things were tested, like the COVID test, the K95 mask, you know,
Man,
which like the vaccine. There was the unvaxxers, there was the vaxxers, then there was like what vax are you getting? You know, one of these three vax were like only accepted, and it was
it,
wild.
it, it's. But you know what I realized though during that time, how much the human mind can be like manipulated for a lot of things, right? Because you think
Well,
about it, right? During that time, right? During that time, a lot of people were. Some people didn't want to be vaxxed, right? Some people did, right? And then it was like you didn't want to be the person who didn't because they were celebrating everybody who did. Everybody's running around with their stickers on
yeah.
and everything like
Well,
that.
yeah, they had, oh, I just got vax sticker,
Yeah.
but then the underground parties. That was the crazy thing. So are there? Oh, do you remember the COVID parties? Come to my party to get COVID, so you could develop the antibodies. Do you remember
Oh,
those?
I didn't know about that.
Yeah,
What was that?
there were COVID parties. Like I seen that come up. Like come to this venue, come get COVID, so you could get the COVID and then develop the antibodies. Now you don't need the vaccine. Like there was all types of things. This is wild.
That's not actually a bad. That wasn't actually a bad idea.
Yeah, I think it was Florida. It was either
Yeah,
Florida or Texas. Something like that was jumping off.
that wasn't. That's because now it's like they used to actually give you time off for COVID. Now it's like, oh, okay, you got sick time? Nah, all right, man, you ain't getting paid for this one.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So,
No, we like because we're unioned up, we would get paid for our COVID tests. We
right,
had to go in, do a test. When it came back clear, then you get to log in, and then you had to stay in zones.
right.
They made different zones. You can't interfere with that zone. Onset, offset, like it was wild.
Man, it was for us. It was like a bank, man. We had like plexiglass set up.
Yep.
Right? Yeah,
And the funny thing is, you still go into a lot of convenience stores or
yeah,
to a lot of places. The signage is still there. You look on the floor, social distancing, the sticker, or you go in the washroom, the sticker's on the mirror, wash your hands, 20 seconds. Like all the protocols are still in place.
right. I mean, right now, the beautiful thing about it is that I believe that it gave everybody their choice. All right,
Yes.
so now people want to walk around with masks on. They can, if you feel
Yeah.
like it.
And it's not a
Right?
bad thing.
No,
But it's
before,
so it's so funny. Me as a black dude walking around in society, I still feel awkward if I had to put on a
of
mask.
course, of course, I look at it like I know they gonna think something.
That's what I'm saying. It's not like, if someone of a different culture puts on a mask, oh, they're just wearing a mask. But if
Right?
when the black dude puts on the mask, it's like there's a black dude with a mask.
It's like
Who you know?
something's getting ready to happen. Yeah, I remember one time I caught myself trying to wear a mask at the gym. Right, and
Yeah,
I'm on the treadmill with the mask on, like I feel like I'm wearing them high altitude masks,
yeah.
right? But the air is not thin. There is no air. I'm just like,
And it depends what kind of mask you had, like, because
yeah, man,
some people had the gator, then some people had the cloth mask, then some
man,
people had like the medical mask, like the regular
yeah,
doctor's mask, and then some
man.
some people had the K95 mask, like the super mask.
I'm over here. I kid you not. I felt like Bane the whole time. I'm inside. I'm on the treadmill. There's a reason we're running. There has to
And
be.
I remember even seeing people with the gas masks,
Yes.
with the
People had the
filters
gas
on,
mask and
and
everything.
I had a couple of those too.
Man, I was like, at least I want a cool mask or something like that, like I wanted
Yeah,
to get out. I wanted to get one of those altitude masks where cats was running around here, like they're running in Denver,
yeah.
But
It's so funny how you say that. I remember going to a Dave Chappelle comedy show.
uh-huh.
He was doing this arena tour, and part of his tour, um, the people who came in, they all got a mask. You got a Dave Chappelle mask. So I archived it. I put it in a time capsule somewhere, but I got this cool Dave Chappelle mask. Only the
Wow.
people that went to the Dave Chappelle show got this cool Dave Chappelle mask. It's cool.
I had a Lakers mask,
Hmm.
right, and I got it right after Kobe died.
That's
Right,
wild. Cause
so
that's, Kobe died because everybody was at home when COVID hit. And
yeah.
when the helicopter crashed, like, it's like the world stopped. I
Oh
remember that.
man, dude, I still remember I was laying on my couch, right, and I got the notification from ESPN. You got the doo 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 doo.
Hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
So you looked over and talk about former Laker Kobe Bryant has just passed. What? Whoa! What?
Yeah. That's wild.
What?
That's
Right.
wild,
And the
man.
thing about it was that I remember because he was just. I think he was just. They were just talking about him during the Lakers game because
Yeah, and
that's when LeBron passed him on the highest scoring list.
yes, the night
Right.
before or something like that.
Right. And so it
LeBron
was like,
just passed him the night before.
oh man,
I
they were
remember
like,
that.
yo, Kobe, and it didn't feel real.
It
Right.
felt
If there
fake,
was
and then yeah, it felt like it was contrived. I'm like, is this really real? But then we
right,
heard that there was other people in the helicopter, and there was like
that's when
some
it killed
young
it.
kids and some other
His
parents, and they were
his
going to the
daughter was in there, and
tournament.
yeah, oh
Oh
yeah.
my gosh,
I was
it
like,
was too
oh
much.
man. So, but
That's wild.
I feel like if anybody actually believed in a timeline creation, that was it. Right. Like, yo,
Yeah,
yo, are you sure we on the same timeline? Like somebody altered the timeline. I remember feeling that same thing, like, yo, somebody altered the timeline. This isn't right.
it's almost like, okay, you see when you read history books and they
Yeah.
have BC and AD.
Yes.
I feel that's what COVID represents. It's
Oh
like
yeah. Before COVID.
pre COVID, yeah,
Yeah.
pre COVID and post COVID. But we
No.
actually lived through this one. And if you remember all the entertainers that were dying, or
Oh,
do you
dude.
remember I forget what's his name. It was DJ. He became famous. Club
DJ.
Quarantine. It was called Club Quarantine.
I don't
DJ.
remember.
You know him if I say his name. Club Quarantine. He was a DJ from it was a big thing and everybody watched it on Twitch. And we just had parties in your house because no one could, you had
No one
your
can leave.
social yeah, no one could leave. So you
Yeah.
just had like this small social group. So everyone just like kind of tuned in on Twitch, and it was called Club Quarantine, and people would like log on, and I forget his DJ name. Forgive me. I know the people know. Um And yeah, that actually what made Twitch super famous at that time. And Zoom became popular, you know.
Quarantine. D nice.
DJ
D
D
nice.
Nice.
DJ D nice.
Yeah. Yeah, my name is D Nice.
Take it out, you
My name is
suckers, and
D
you don't know how
Nice.
to get
So that's who D Nice is.
right.
So he was the original DJ from what rap group was that?
I don't remember. I thought he was a solo artist.
Oh no, D Nice. Before he was a solo artist, he was a DJ for. Let's say they're in Google. I know all this information is just blank in my head right now.
Yeah, I'm going into it right now.
But he was a DJ for um famous rap band,
Right.
and then he came out with that single. My name is D Nice,
Yeah.
and then Pretty famous producer too. Produced a lot of
He
hits.
was D Nice. Here we go. Yeah, born 1970, blah blah, rapper, producer, the Boogie Down. How we forget that?
Yeah, so KRS-One. That's what I knew it was
Yeah,
there. I was like, he's
yeah. How we
legendary.
forget that one? Oh
So D
man,
Nice is Boogie Down Production. Him and KRS
yeah.
and Scott LaRock. That's the Boogie
Yes,
Down Productions, and he was
yes.
part of that crew, and he had that joint, and
His
yeah,
name was D Nice, D Nice, D
yeah.
Nice.
Forgive me, people out there, because I know that.
So, yeah, that's our bad.
Yeah, I forgive me for that one. So D Nice was
That's a
part of Boogie Down Production, KRS-One, and Scott LaRock. And yeah, so during COVID, he started Club Quarantine and made Blue Twitch out the water. And
yeah,
that's what
man.
started this whole evolution of
Yes,
the podcast, and people just,
but that's a
couldn't
big
be in the
thing.
same room,
You can see
couldn't
it.
be in the same room with
Yeah,
people, but you could see it, and everyone could participate and log on and
but
chime
that
in, and even the live stream.
so
This
many things.
popularized,
But you're right
yeah.
though. Think about that, right? That before COVID and then after COVID, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
like before COVID, everything was just structured.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was structured. And then during COVID, everything broke down. Okay, well, hold on a second. And it didn't ask you,
Mm-hmm.
right? I used to always tell people that, say, when the world changes, it's not going to ask your permission. It's just going to do it,
It's just gonna do
right?
it.
And it
So
did,
we might be in that right now, like a new
man.
phase.
But that's a big thing that you got to remember that part. I thought about that just now, right? Everything that came from that, all the live streamers, all of the,
Mm-hmm.
all, but it made people realize I don't have to go back to the regular 9 to 5 anymore.
Exactly. I
You know?
remember just some family friends saying like, I kind of like COVID, like because they could be themselves. They didn't have
Right.
to wear this uniform every day. They didn't have to like punch in on a clock every day you could live your life.
Right.
Things were like kind of like on your own terms. So, and that's where all these things got popularized. People just working from home,
That's it.
making six figures from home. So,
Right. And then the companies was like, well, you need to return back to work. And they're like, yeah, I done saved up so much bread. I'm going to go start my own thing.
mhm.
Let me
100,
do it,
yeah.
So,
So that's what I think what's up. Like right now, currently you have the energy crisis. So
right.
let's see what stems from
Let's see what's
this.
going to happen, because right now, look, the one thing, we've always had energy crises before,
Yeah.
right? But the thing about it is that now we have it to where the world is now opened up to another different option now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if I got to spend that much money on, like, you think about it, what's probably gonna get hit the most, right? Uber,
Yeah, because
right? Ride,
people's not
ride
gonna
share,
move around anymore.
right? All right, but gas prices gonna go up.
Well,
Uber drivers, if they're not getting the pay that they want to get,
uh-huh.
it's gonna hit them. Lyft driver, all them people, you
It's all
know,
the necessities. So like commuting, food prices,
yeah,
um, just all the fundamentals of life, all the price for all that stuff is gonna go up. So
because I remember,
it varies state to state, province to province, country to country, government to government. But
right,
the prices for fuel right now are stupid. Like if you're in California, it's crazy. Like Canada right now is wild.
right,
Like the price, it's like $2 a liter. So in a gallon, it's like 3.75.
right,
So a gallon is 3.75. So you have like almost 4 liters in a gallon. In Canada, they're selling it to right now today, 215 a liter, 650 a gallon, regular.
right. So right here, the last time gas price in June in California, gas reached to over $5.
Mm-hmm.
Right? No, so California reached $6.
Yeah.
Right. So now we are. We're at 390 down here.
Yeah, I seen that. And
Right.
that was expensive, for
Yeah.
Florida. That's
Yeah. No.
expensive for Florida.
And the thing about it was there was no war back then.
That's what I'm saying. It was just regular. But
Yeah.
have you seen some of the stuff coming up on IG and TikTok? Like right now, I don't know if it's real or fake, but I seen like $8, $8 a gallon in California.
We're gonna look it up right now. Who has the highest gas price? Highest gas price today in the U.S. State gas prices. All right. Hold on a second. Kansas looks like they have the no, Kansas is the lowest.
So Kansas is the lowest, and what they at like
California is $5.76.
California
That's
576,
regular.
which that's
That's
regular.
regular.
So
That's
premium,
$6.17.
see, that's what I'm saying. So that price, that California price, is equivalent to Canada right now. Six,
That's
six,
wild.
six something, six something.
And the diesel is $6.87.
That's wild. And
87 and a half
California is
cents.
its own country. That's a big, big state.
That's wild. That's
You know, you got
wild.
4 or 5 major cities. All those cities are port cities.
Right.
You know, they need a lot of fuel out there.
Man,
That's a
that's
big.
wild.
That's a
Yeah, no, that's
so,
so
and that's
you
just
know,
one state.
yeah. So as time goes along, we're gonna see what's gonna happen there. Because like I said, again, this comes back to us being who we are, right? Our generation, we look at them like, oh, that's what we're doing right now. Well, you know what? Let's see how this pans out.
And
Let's- you know,
out of there's a saying: out of every turmoil
right?
comes new innovation.
Well,
You know,
necessity becomes
because
the mother of invention.
exactly
Yeah,
that's what I was trying to dig that up.
yeah.
Necessity is the mother of
My mom
invention.
always said that necessity becomes the mother of invention.
So we
Right.
about to see some. So there's a big void right now,
Ooh, we're
and
gonna
there's
see
a
some
big
bangers.
room. Yeah, there's a big room for a lot of opportunity and growth right now
But that's
with
what
all
I
these
said, man.
different things happening.
That's what I said before. I said, look, like our generation, we understand that. Hey, look, this may not be everything right now, but I think that's something get ready to pop off. Let's watch and see how this movie plays out. Right?
That's
No,
what
no,
I'm
no, no,
saying
no. Go ahead.
because
We gonna see because this is gonna be good.
yeah,
This is gonna be good.
that's what I'm saying because there's gonna be a couple of things that jump off. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, man.
Keep your ear to the ground.
You want
Be
to know what
intuitive. Use your
you,
senses.
you want to
You
know what
know,
I've been seeing? All right, we still have time.
we got time. We always got time,
Yep.
cuz
It's true. It's true.
we
Why?
always got time.
Because this is ours.
Yeah. When when you're the controller of your destiny,
That's it. You know.
you can always make time.
You know what I found out the other day? Before I say anything, I'm gonna look this up because we could do that. Right. Right. Out the S&P Standard and Poor's.
Are you checking the S&P?
Yeah. So it says it says that select high grade rare Pokemon cards significantly outperformed the S&P 500 over the past 2 decades.
Hmm.
Yeah, we've been investing in the wrong things, man.
Yeah, so Pokemon has been the invest, but you know
Po-
what?
po-
That knowledge has always been out there because I always like art per se. Like
yeah,
a lot of people when the
art.
markets are unstable, by investing into art,
Yes,
you keep that value, or investing into like precious metals like silver, gold. It's a hedge against the dollar in crazy times. So it's always
and
been a
it's
thing.
that's to me. 'Cause, you know what I tell everybody? Who was it? I think I was talking to. We were talking to your family there when we were down there,
Oh, at
right?
the
And I
house,
think,
yeah.
and I'm like, nobody realizes that all this stuff that everyone looked at as kids games and everything else back then, this is stuff that we should have been positioning ourselves for back then,
Well, if I
right?
knew, like, see, like when I
Oh,
was in high school, LeBron went to the league, and when I was in
yeah.
high school, Kobe went to the league. If I took $5 and got their rookie card,
I
like a
had a Shaquille
LeBron's
O'Neal rookie
rookie,
card.
that's what I'm saying. Like a
Yeah.
LeBron's James rookie card, a Shaq rookie card, Kobe rookie card. Those three
Kevin
cards,
Garnett.
yeah, those three cards are huge.
Yeah, because they don't even let people they don't let kids come from high school to the league anymore.
Exactly, it was
You
an
know,
anomaly.
so that was so now like you don't think about it like you people have been putting that work in. Like to me, right? I remember asking for Pokemon cards back in 1999,
Hmm.
right? And I'm like, man, I should just go get some, and I don't know why I didn't, right? Because I'm like, I didn't have any real bills.
That's what You had the disposable income.
I had disposable income. I didn't pay rent.
Hmm.
You don't think about it back then. You know
I
what I did
know.
buy? Dragon Ball Z tapes.
Oh, the VHS.
Yeah,
I
because I
remember
wanted.
that. Well,
We were always one episode short of watching Goku turn into Super Saiyan.
so you kept getting the next episode, the next series.
Next episode, man. And then finally, Cartoon Network showed it, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, this took forever to get here, and we had to go through 4 episodes of Powering Up. Right?
You know what's up.
you know, it was the.
Man.
Did that come through?
Yeah, it came through.
Man,
So that's what I'm saying. So even now, um, with my youngin, he's Generation Alpha.
right,
Anything that I think is kind of neat or cool, I'll spend a few dollars, and I try
dude.
to archive it and keep it in good condition. So when he's like in his 20s or 30s, he could look back and be like, "Damn, good thing we got this. Good thing my dad was smart."
You know
You
what I'm
know what
gonna
I
do?
mean?
What I'm gonna start doing whenever I see y'all, right? If I pull a pack,
Hmm.
right? I'm be like, yo, take this. If I know what it's gonna be, yo, take this, put it to the side for cash. Just do not tell him about this until he's 18.
Yes, just
Right.
archive
Just
it.
put
I've been
archive it,
I've
put it
been
away.
doing I've been doing
Right.
that with a lot of stuff and keeping it in mint condition and
Oh man. Cause if we knew a lot of this stuff,
hmm
right? But even think about it, right? All right, just the past couple years, you don't really realize how much you're catching on to things and you're picking up on it, right? And that's your extra. That's your nest egg,
that's what I'm
right?
saying.
People are just collecting these things because they like collecting them, but that's when you start turning your passion into like into gold.
That could be your retirement. But
Of
I'm
course,
I'm pretty optimistic about you and I, like the type of people who we are. We're just gonna keep grinding and keep
yeah.
grinding and keep making it happen and looking for that come up,
Well, I don't have to
like,
worry about that no more, man. Because it's just
that's
who we
that's just
are,
who we are, right? We're grinders,
right?
so
I'll tell y'all this though: if y'all want to give donations or y'all want to go ahead and support, or we're gonna give you a mail address. Go ahead and send whatever exclusive boxes of Pokemon cards y'all got.
I'll take a box.
We'll take boxes of
I'll take a
Pokemon cards.
box.
Preferably if you
But
want to go Pokemon Center. Pokemon Center, you hear this? Keep
but
watching.
but
We here
but
with you.
but people out there, your man Varsky, you look behind him. He got a pretty dope collection back
Oh
there.
yeah,
He's
we try
he's
to keep we keeping the collection real, man. We keeping the collection real. We try to keep it rolling, man. We want to keep everything popping. We want to keep everything good. You know,
yeah, appreciating assets.
that's it, baby. Because like, you know what, the thing, like I said, when it came down to it, nobody expected this to be this way.
Nah, and
No
who
one
knows where
expected
it's
it the
gonna
way
go, right?
exactly, and that's the biggest part about all of this is putting everything in perspective. Right? Look, I saw something today, right? I think right, the phrase was one day,
Mm-hmm.
day one,
Yep.
right? So the mindset is I'm gonna be here one day. right? But if you look backwards, today would be that day. It's day one. You got
That's
to
what I'm
start now.
saying. Like
You got to start.
now,
You got to start
now.
now,
And yeah, taking the first step,
right?
staying in the present. What you do in the present determines your future. So what we're doing now is a precursor to our future.
That's the biggest part. That's the part that people don't want to understand right over there. Right now is not right now. Right now is not right now. Right now is a culmination of everything you've already been through.
Yeah,
Right.
it's
From
past experience,
past experiences, from bad decisions, bad moments, bad everything.
all balled
Right.
up.
All balled up, put together, and that's what you're living right now. Right. So how do you change that? Well, right now it's you understanding what right now is, and then working towards being forward. Like you and I sit here and we work on this right now. Right.
Hmm.
Right now. We started
And
working on this last year to
yeah,
get to
this
this
is
point.
1 year in the making.
Right.
This is
Right.
1 year in the making, and that's what you're seeing manifest right now. So
And
what
and
we're
even
whipping up right now is going to
is
manifest a year from now.
right. And that's the thing. Even that, everything that we got to last year was a culmination of we put in years before we got to right now. Right.
Exact.
So now we use what we got to get to last year, took what we had
Hmm.
last year to get to right now. And now we're taking everything that we've had over those past whatever years it was to go to there.
Yeah, so they call
You
that
know,
the snowball effect.
that's what it is.
Hmm.
Right.
And then
And
it,
that's
it
what
creates an avalanche, and then all of a sudden you're a success overnight
that's it.
success.
I think a lot of times the problem that everyone has though is that they want to know the future. They want to see the end. They want to see the end of the movie. Right.
Put the work in now.
You got to
You
put the
get the
work in
happy
now
ending.
because that's the part. There is the ending to the movie doesn't exist.
That's what I'm saying, because you're constantly redeveloping,
Redeveloping no
innovating,
matter what it
being
is.
creative,
Right.
pivoting, structured movement. Like it's a constant flow.
It's a constant.
Hmm.
Right. And as long as we remain constant, then we are in a fantastic place. Right. But you got to keep moving forward.
Yes.
Right. You got to keep moving forward, man. It's like living. It's like sitting on the bench press.
Hmm.
Right. As you're bench pressing, the moment that little bit of doubt creeps into your mind about how heavy it is,
Then your mind starts playing tricks on you.
that's
The
it.
weight starts
I don't belong
wobbling.
here. What am I doing? Everybody's gonna be
Hmm.
laughing at me. I'm stupid. No, man.
But that's why you don't bench every day. You bench
Right.
every other day, or you need a rest day in between and some protein, and
Right.
it's a work in progress.
You know, that's life.
Hmm.
All right. So if you want, so basically, at the end of the day, right, figure out what your one day is, and then flip it around. Start from day one, and that's your day one.
That's what's up. I think we
So
have it, Var. I think
we're
we have
done.
it.
We're
Another
done.
episode in the can.
We're done. All right. All right. If you made it this far, thank you. I appreciate you. We appreciate you. Like,
100%.
comment,
Subscribe.
repost,
Repost.
tell your friends, tell your family, and whenever you feel like it, get you some of this gray matter. This thing is phenomenal, man.
Yeah.
Get you some of this gray
I was
matter.
about to
Man.
say that we got this gray matter popping off. It's
crazy.
actually 100% organic.
That's it. That's it.
Look into
Right.
it. Google it.
Look into it. Google it. In fact, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my code at the bottom so you can get 17% at the bottom.
That's what's
Right.
up.
Throw it inside there, make it happen. Shout out to the family over at Gray Matter. It's an amazing thing. All right. But other than that, my guy, Cuzzo, that's a
We'll
wrap.
see you next time. Peace out.
Varsky and Mott.